Hey, just arrived? We need somebody to take some water to the peasants in the rice fields. This way you can make friends with a few people. What do you think?
Sure, I'll be glad to help.
Great. Go to the rice lord. He'll give you the water and tell you everything you need to know.
You take care of the rice fields, don't you?
Why? You looking for work?
Lefty sent me.
Oh yeah? What did he say?
I'm to bring the peasants some water.
Right. Here's a dozen bottles of water. There's about twice that amount of peasants, so make sure you share it out evenly.
You okay?
What do you want? Did the rice lord send you? I'm already working as hard as I can.
Nobody sent me. I just want to talk. Lefty sent me. I brought you some water.
Thanks, man. My mouth's like a desert.
Lefty sent me. I've brought you some water.
Thanks, boy. I needed that.
Lefty sent me. I've brought you some water.
Thanks, man. A bit longer and I'd have started drinking mud. What are you doing here? You looking for trouble?
Hey, relax. I'm a newcomer.
Huh? You look okay, though. You never know. You get new guys come along thinking they're it every day.
What's a man like you doing with the peasants?
Lee asked me that. I don't fight anymore, except to defend myself. I killed a guy once. And that was once too many. That's why they chucked me in this goddamn colony. It was justice.
How did it happen?
It was just an ordinary bar fight. I didn't mean to kill the guy. I just must have hit him too hard. I was a blacksmith at the time. I didn't know my own strength.
Why did you join this camp?
I'll tell you. My only option was to join those sect loonies, and I didn't want to let those gurus of theirs mess about with my brain. In the old camp, I'd have had too much trouble with the guards, but the mercenaries and rogues do have some respect.
They're afraid of you?
Maybe. Anyway, I found peace here, and you should try the same.
Can you teach me to be as strong as you are?
Even if I could, what would you use your strength for?
Good question. I'll think about it. Lefty sent me. I've brought you some water.
Thanks, man. I was just about to start drinking the mud.
Lefty sent me. I've brought you some water.
Thanks, boy. I needed that.
Lefty sent me. I've brought you some water.
Thanks, man. A bit longer and I'd have started drinking mud.
Lefty sent me. I brought you some water.
Thanks, man. My mouth's like a desert.
Hi, I'm new here. I just wanted to know what goes on around here.
Ask someone else, will ya? I do nothing but work out here in the fields. I don't know nothing. Man, I'd love to tell the Rice Lord to do his own damn dirty work.
If you don't like it, why are you working here?
It happened the first day I got here. Lefty, one of the thugs that works for the Rice Lord, came up to me and asked if I could lend a hand in the rice fields. Sure, I said. I was new here and I wanted to make myself useful. The next day, when I was taking a short rest, the guy turned up again. You don't want to let all your colleagues do all their work by themselves, do you? He asked. I told him I was exhausted from the previous day's work, that I needed a rest and all that. But he never listened. He grabbed me by the collar and dragged me back to the field. From that day on, he stood outside my doorstep every day until I got used to going on my own. I didn't want any trouble with those guys. They're real cutthroats. You'd better steer clear of them.
How's it going?
There's a lot of work. We need a lot of rice to feed all these people.
Lefty sent me. I've brought you some water.
Thanks, boy. I needed that.
Lefty sent me. I brought you some water.
Thanks, man. My mouth's like a desert.
Lefty sent me. I've brought you some water.
Thanks, boy. I needed that.
Lefty sent me. I've brought you some water.
Thanks, boy. I needed that.
Lefty sent me. I brought you some water.
Thanks, boy. I needed that.
Lefty sent me. I brought you some water.
Thanks, man. A bit longer and I'd have started drinking mud.
Lefty sent me. I brought you some water.
Thanks, man. My mouth's like a desert.
Hey, you! Well done. You're useful for something after all. I think this is exactly the right task for you. From now on, you do it every day. Go on with it right now.
Do you intend to go through this gate?
Do you intend to stop me?
No, but you should know what's waiting for you. This is not like in the old camp, and not like being with the sect loonies either.
And what am I expecting here?
There are no guards or Templars to look after you. It's every man for himself. The only ones who stick together are us mercenaries.
What do the mercenaries do?
We are the mercenaries of the water mages. Our target is to break free from here. We're working hard for it, and don't plan to take things easy like the guys from the old camp who are just having an easy time resting on the backs of the diggers. And we all follow Lee. He's a great man. He's the one who holds this damn camp together.
What do the mages do?
They investigate the magic characteristics of the ore our scrapers collect in the mine. As far as I know, they want to blow the whole damn ore mound sky high to free us from the barrier.
Sounds dangerous.
They said we shouldn't worry.
You have a massive ore mound here?
You could say that. We could buy the king's wife for that. But we don't give a damn about trading the ore with that old fart. We want to get out of here.
Where's the ore mound?
You want to see a real mound of ore, do you? There's a hole in the middle of the cave. They shove it all in there. But you won't get anywhere near it, I can tell you. The mages and our people guard the ore day and night.
I was just curious. What about the rest of the people?
All crooks. They don't give a damn about the camp. I'd rather just have the peasants guarding the front gate. Watch your back.
Are you looking for something?
I'm looking for leaks in the dam. I reckon there's a lurker gnawing at the foundations. The beast grinds its teeth and claws against the stones and wooden beams underwater. If it carries on, the whole dam will soon be undermined.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Sure, stop that beast from gnawing at my dam.
Where can I find the beast?
I'd hunt round on the other side of the lake. Nobody ever goes there. That's probably where its den is.
Did you build the dam?
Yes, I built the dam back when we founded the new camp. Of course everyone helped, but I was the master builder.
Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything.
You're from the sect camp, aren't you?
We call it the Brotherhood. I'm Baal Kagan. The sleep will be with you.
What are you doing here?
Originally, I was sent here to convince people to join our Brotherhood. But these barbarians are not interested in spiritual enlightenment. Therefore, I'm restricted to selling swamp weed. And that is a popular occupation here. Too popular. I can hardly deliver as much as they want to have.
Why don't they send an extra man here?
Baal Isidro was meant to help me, but he just spends all day in the bar on the lake and trades his weed for rice schnapps. He's addicted to the spirit. I fear I cannot expect any help from him.
I could help you sell your weed to the people.
I can only entrust such a large amount of weed to members of the Brotherhood. But you could help me give out gifts. Not everybody has tasted my goods yet. As soon as they've tried the weed, they'll want more, which means I can sell more.
I thought you could hardly manage to do your tasks now.
Baal Isidro will be taken care of soon. I've already sent a message to Gothic-OLOG.
What's in it for me if I hand out the weed for you?
I can reward you in many different ways. You can get magic spell scrolls from me, bearing the powerful magic of the sleeper. Or I can help you join our community if that's what you want. I have very good contacts to Gothic-OLOG and Baal Tyon. Both are very close to E. Baryon, our master. I can pay you with plain ore as well if you prefer. 100 nuggets should be enough for your efforts.
Okay, give me the weed. Who do you want me to give it to?
You're sure to find someone who'll take it. Talk to people, but only give one stalk to each person. One more thing. If you let somebody take the weed from you or if you smoke it yourself, our deal ceases to exist.
Sure. Show me your goods.
As you wish.
Do you want some swamp weed?
I'll give you 10 ore for it. Here. Anytime you need to get rid of some more, just stop by.
Do Do you want some swamp weed?
I'll give you 10 ore for it. Here. Anytime you need to get rid of some more, just stop by.
I have some swamp weed here. Do you want some?
Sure. Here's 10 ore. Come by again when you get some more, will ya?
Shh. Hey, you.
Who? Me?
Exactly. Come over here.
What do you want?
You've just arrived, haven't you? I noticed it straight away. There are a lot of things you need to know. I can teach you a few things. Besides, you have to watch who you talk to. Butch, for example. That's the guy over there, next to the campfire. Be aware of him.
What's the matter with Butch?
He has the mean habit of beating up the new ones. So you better avoid meeting him.
What can you teach me?
It depends. What do you want to know?
Hey, how's it going?
Do you want to buy something?
I need a few things. You look like you could do with some swamp weed.
Here you go, son. I'll have a stalk for 10 ore. Come back anytime, brother.
If you think. There must be something about that story after all.
You look like you could do with some swamp weed.
Here you go, son. I'll have a stalk for 10 ore. Come back anytime, brother.
As long as Dad won't happen again. Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
I want to join you.
Lars decides who gets to join the gang. But you'll need a good reason if you want to see him.
Like what?
Like someone sending you to him.
I have some swamp weed here. Do you want some?
Sure. Here's 10 ore. Come by again when you get some more, will ya? You're very probable.
You look like you could do with some swamp weed.
Here you go, son. I'll have a stalk for 10 ore. Come back anytime, brother.
I have some swamp weed here. Do you want some?
Sure. Here's 10 ore. Come by again when you get some more, will ya?
You don't look very agile. I could help you. I can show you how to control your body. It's the art of acrobatics. As soon as you've gained control of your body, you'll be able to jump much further. You'll learn how to roll off and what's the best way to land when falling. But don't forget, you're not immortal. Acrobatics can also be very useful during battle. You'll be able to change the distance between you and your foe very quickly. Good luck!
You're very
I have some swamp weed here. Do you want some?
Sure. Here's 10 ore. Come by again when you get some more, will ya?
You look like you could do with some swamp weed.
Here you go, son. I'll have a stalk for 10 ore.
Come back anytime, brother.
I have some swamp weed here. Do you want some?
Sure. Here's 10 ore. Come by again when you get some more, will ya?
Do you want some swamp weed?
I'll give you 10 ore for it. Here. Anytime you need to get rid of some more, just stop by.
You look like you could do with some swamp weed.
You got some? I'll have a stalk for 10 ore. Come back anytime, brother.
You look like you could do with some swamp weed.
You got some? I'll have a stalk for 10 ore. Come back anytime, brother.
You look like you could do with some swamp weed.
You got some? I'll have a stalk for 10 ore. Come back anytime, brother.
Where can I get a bow here?
You've come to the right address for that. I offer good value for good ore.
Who are you?
I'm Wolf. I make armor.
I'm looking for better armor.
I can't sell you anything. Lairs would kill me if I sold armor to strangers.
Do you trade in anything else?
I buy furs and skins from the hunters. If you get something like that, I'll buy it.
I have some swamp weed here. Do you want any?
Why not? I'll give you 10 ore for it. Go and ask some of the other guys. They're bound to want some too.
Do you want some swamp weed?
Get me some, then we'll talk.
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know. Hang on.
Greetings, magician.
May the blessing of Adanos be with you. I can help you to increase your magic powers or give you some useful items. What can I do for you?
I have a letter for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
We are the magicians of the Circle of Water. The magicians of the Circle of Fire live in the old camp.
But I can't get into the castle. Could you help me?
Well, occasionally we send messengers to our brothers in the old camp. But we only entrust these messages to Lara's men. He's been seeing to it for many years now that our messengers arrive safely.
You want to destroy the barrier. How exactly do you plan to do that?
We need major amounts of magic ore. we'll release the entire magic power in a great magic rite to blow up the barrier. Of course, such a big amount of ore attracts a lot of rogues and crooks. That's why we need a man to defend our plan.
I'd like to join you.
If you want to join us, you should see Lee or Laris.
I'd like to become a magician.
We cannot afford to spread our knowledge among our enemies. We will not even consider instructing you unless you prove your loyalty to us.
I want to acquire magic writings.
Step aside!
I've shared out the weed.
The first new customers have already been to see me. You've done a good job. What will you have as a reward?
Tell me to join the Brotherhood.
Your request is modest. I'll help you, so listen to me. Baal Tyon is one of the lower gurus, just like myself. Barion has made him one of his advisors. That has not done him any good. He now thinks he's so important that he'll talk to nobody but his disciples. If you give him this here, it'll loosen his tongue.
A visitor. Don't make any trouble here, or else you'll be for it.
I'd better be going.
I hope we understand each other.
Who are you?
I'm the best mining engineer this damn colony has ever seen, my boy. I make sure half our boys don't go getting themselves killed by falling rocks just because they're too stupid to scrape the right places.
I'd like to join you as a scraper.
Oh, yeah? Well, just don't think you're gonna get anything much out of it. There's 3 portions of rice a day. Any extra, you'll have to see to yourself. Do you know why we're doing this? We're doing this job so one day we can all walk out of here to freedom. Well, that means all the ore's to be handed in. Then it goes on the big ore mound. Once a month, everybody who's been working here gets 50 ore to get stoned on. That's the most important things you ought to know. Do you at least have any experience on the job?
Yes.
Good. Then you know what to watch out for. Here's your protective clothing. You'll have to find your own pickaxe. Enjoy yourself.
Hey, you, what's up?
Hi.
You're walking about here as if you were searching for something.
Really? Maybe you're right. Why?
Great, ask me. Maybe I can help you.
What did you have in mind?
What do you need?
What about a good sword, thick armor, or access to the mine?
Oh, no, that's nothing. I can give you something that'll make your eyes pop out of their sockets. I can give you a weapon that will defeat any foe. You only need to do me a small favor, then it'll be yours. What do you say?
What will I have to do for it?
Very simple. Get me 5 apples, 2 bottles of rice schnapps, 5 bottles of beer, 3 loaves of bread, 2 pieces of cheese, and 2 bunches of grapes, and we're in business. Believe me, you won't be sorry. As I just said, you'll really defeat any kind of enemy with it.
Okay, I'll see what I can do then.
Very good, but hurry up. Don't forget, 5 apples, 2 bottles of rice schnapps, 5 bottles of beer, 3 loaves of bread, 2 pieces of cheese, and 2 bunches of grapes, okay?
Of course.
And where do you want to go?
Why? In there.
Forget it. Silas only wants to see scrapers and rogues in his bar.
I thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
I'm a scraper, and I'm thirsty.
You look like one of those filthy rats. Come on in.
Go rushing into anything. I thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
There was a time when things would have gone very different.
Rely on somebody, and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
How's things?
We put another spoke in Gomez's wheel. 3 dead gods and lots of stuff to sell. I'll drink to that.
You're one of the guys who keep raiding the old camp.
No, only when it's worth it.
What have you got to offer?
Let's rephrase that question. What have you got to offer? I'm only interested in big consignments.
Balor said you'd be interested in swampweed.
You want to trade?
Same old story every time. Listening to all the blab.
What have you got to offer?
Let's rephrase that question. What have you got to offer?
Same old story.
I'm only interested in big consignments.
Balor said you'd be interested in swampweed.
Same old story every time.
You want to trade?
Let's make a deal.
What do you want?
Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything.
But keep it to yourself. You're very probably right. I doubt that's ever likely to change.
If you think,
That wasn't very clever.
rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
I'd better keep out of it.
That wasn't very clever.
Keep it to yourself. People
Maybe.
There must be some. That won't happen again.
I better keep out of it.
That won't. Some people
you think.
never.
He's had enough.
Rely on somebody in your trouble.
He's had enough!
Some people.
Clear winner, I'd
Rely
say.
on somebody. I doubt that's ever likely to change.
There was a time when things would have gone very differently.
I thought that had been cleared up. You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
As long as I'm not involved.
That wasn't very clever.
If you think.
You'll be sorry for that. You looking for trouble with me again?
Better not go rushing into anything.
You don't look very happy.
I'm not. I need to get rid of a whole pile of weed.
You're here to sell goods from the sect camp?
Yes, but I just can't be bothered.
You're very probably. Thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
I could sell the weed for you for a consideration, of course.
Forget it. I'm not as drunk as all that. You just go running away with it.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear. You're very probably.
You shouldn't believe
Here you go. Have another drink on me.
Thanks, man. I'll drink to your health.
You have to watch what you tell people.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Well, there was a time
Think about
when
it.
things would
Give me
have
the
gone
weed and we'll share the
very
profit.
different.
No, man. I'll
You
manage.
shouldn't believe everything you hear. Rely on
I'll tell you
somebody
something, you have a
and you're in
problem.
trouble.
Bal Kagan will make sure you'll be replaced.
What? The sleeper have mercy on me. I need to get rid of this stuff.
Think about it. Give me the weed and we'll share the profit.
Oh man, I need to get rid of this stuff. You wouldn't try to make me look like a fool, would you?
I give you my word.
Good. Here's this stuff. You should get at least 400 ore for it. That would be 200 for each of us. I'll be waiting here. Come back as soon as you have the ore.
Do you know who'll take bigger amounts here?
If I knew that, I would have gone myself. I feel much better now that I'm rid of this stuff.
very probably keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it. People. You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
What are you doing?
I'm making rice schnapps, boy. Here, have a bottle. But don't tell Silas.
How's the distillery going?
I can hardly keep up with these guys. Man, can they drink. That's a good thing, really. While I'm busy, the Rice Lord's lapdogs leave me alone.
That wasn't very clever.
What can you tell me about the Rice Lord?
He's a damn swine. His thugs pick on the weak and force them to work in the fields. Well, the only one who could stand up to him is Horatio, but he doesn't do violence. Well, I did once hear him say he'd love to smash the Rice Lord's head in, but he'd never really do it. It'd go against his beliefs.
Same old story won't happen again.
In the olden days,
Try that
the
again,
fights were
and
better.
you'll regret it.
I'm not listening to all that blathering.
Thanks for the ore. I'll drink to you.
There was a time that things would have gone very differently.
There must be something
you're
about that
probably
story
right.
after all.
There was a time when
You
things
shouldn't
would have
believe
gone
everything
very
you hear.
differently.
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
Rely on somebody in your
In the olden days, the fights
Try
were
that
better.
again, and you'll regret it. Thanks for the ore. I'll drink to you.
Maybe. I doubt that's ever likely to change. Let's talk about something else instead.
As long as I'm not involved.
If you think. I thought that had been cleared up ages ago. Maybe.
I wouldn't want to be in his
Let's
shoes.
talk about something else instead. Let's talk about something else instead.
Rely on somebody in your trouble.
To be in his
That's
shoes,
how
though.
it goes.
Yet an...
Hang on.
You shouldn't
Never mind
believe
go rushing
everything
into
you
anything.
You're disturbing my rest.
People always
You have to watch what
rely
you
on
tell
somebody
people.
and you're in trouble. That's how it goes. You're very probably right. Well, hang on.
Rely on somebody in your trouble. That's how it goes.
You'll be sorry for that.
You'll regret that.
Keep it to
Maybe.
yourself. People don't need to know it. If you think.
People always talk.
Well, hang on. I thought that had been cleared up ages ago. Hang on.
When I was young, men were tough.
Change. Well, there was a time when things would have much very tell people.
Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything.
Wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
Same old story every time.
When I was young, men were tough.
Likely to change. I'm not listening to all the blathering. Same old story every time.
Do you want some swamp weed?
I'll give you 10 ore for it. Here. Anytime you need to get rid of some more, just stop by.
Do you want some swamp weed?
I'll give you 10 ore for it. Here. Anytime you need to get rid of some more, just stop by.
There was a time when things would have gone very differently.
That's not really my problem.
I have some swamp weed here. Do you want some?
Sure. Here's 10 ore. Come by again when you get some more, will ya?
There must be something about that story after all.
You look like you could do with some swamp weed.
Here goes some. I'll have a stalk for 10 ore. Come back anytime, brother. You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Do you want some swamp weed?
I'll give you 10 ore for it. Here. Anytime you need to get rid of some more, just stop by.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
It's obvious that there'd be trouble ahead.
I wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
Hi, who are you?
It's none of your business. I don't like your mug. Put the weapon.
He's had enough!
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
Let's talk about something else instead.
As long as I'm not involved.
There was a time when things would have gone very differently.
There was a time when things would have gone very.
I have some swamp weed here. Do you want some?
Sure. Here's 10 ore. Come by again when you get some more, will ya?
You won't have much time to be sorry for it.
You look like you could do with some swamp weed.
Here goes some. I'll have a stalk for 10 ore. Come back anytime, brother.
Hang on, better not go rushing into anything.
There must be something about that.
You look like you could do with some swamp weed.
Here goes some. I'll have a stalk for 10 ore. Come back anytime, brother.
Some people. Maybe. You look like you could do with some swamp weed.
Here goes some. I'll have a stalk for 10 ore. Come back anytime, brother.
I have some swamp weed here. Do you want some?
Sure. Here's 10 ore. Come by again when you get some more, will ya? He's had enough! He's had enough!
He's had enough!
Sad performance! A tiny gust of wind and he would have toppled over anyway!
Let's talk about something else instead.
You won't have much time to be sorry for it.
You'll be sorry for that.
I have some swamp weed here. Do you want some?
Sure. Here's 10 ore. Come by again when you get some more, will ya?
You'll be sorry for that.
You look like you could do with some swamp weed.
Here goes some. I'll have a stalk for 10 ore. Come back anytime, brother.
He's had enough! Damn! What? He's had enough! You
I have
won't
some
have
swamp
much
wheat
time
here.
to be
You
sorry
want some?
for it. Sure. Here's 10 ore. Come by again when you get some more, will ya?
Flint!
Put the weapon...
You've been lucky.
I thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
Hey, you! I told you to take some water to the peasants. I don't like people who make promises and then don't keep them.
Don't try that again! I'll make sure your ore is well invested.
I've been thinking the whole thing over.
And? Have you thought of anything better?
Yes, I want to be able to take on the Rice Lord and his thugs.
Ah, you wouldn't be the first to try.
I will defeat the Rice Lord and his thugs, if you help me.
Good. I've sworn I'll never attack anyone again, but I never said I wouldn't teach anyone else to do it.
I'm all ears.
If you want to hit powerfully, you need to know the right tactics. That's the first thing you learn as a smith. Learn to push your whole arm through, from the shoulder down to the wrist. The better you get at that, the more powerful the blow. You'll get the hang of it pretty quick.
Sad performance! A tiny gust of wind and he would have toppled over anyway! Hey.
When I was young, men were tough. You think?
Shouldn't believe her. I'd better keep out of it.
You'll be sorry for that.
Been cleared up, eh?
I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore.
I thought that had been cleared up. As long as I'm not involved. Keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
I wouldn't want to be in his shoes. That wasn't very clever. People always talk. He's had enough.
Did something happen? I didn't see a thing.
How are you, my friend?
Oh man, what do you want?
The peasants look thirsty.
I'll see to it, don't worry.
The fight's been decided.
Did something happen? I didn't see a thing.
Sad performance. A tiny gust of wind and he would have toppled over anyway.
Put the weapon.
Sad performance. A tiny gust of wind and he would have toppled over anyway.
You won't have much time to be sorry for it. You won't have much time to be sorry for it. He's had enough.
If you think, you're probably right. There was a time I think it was down there.
Hey, you.
Hang on.
You won't have much time to be sorry for it.
There must be something about that story after all. Won't happen again.
I would like to be in his.
If you think... A clear winner, I'd say!
He's had enough.
Damn. Why did you wake me up?
There must be something about that story after all.
Maybe. You'll be sorry for that.
He's had enough.
Let's talk about something.
You'll be
Sad
sorry for that.
performance. A tiny
Damn.
gust of wind and he would have toppled over anyway.
There must be something about that story after all. Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything.
Dad won't happen again.
Thought that'd have been cleared up ages ago.
You won't have much time to be sorry.
Sad performance. A tiny
You won't
gust
have
of
much time
wind
to
and
be
he would have
sorry
toppled
for it.
over anyway.
Maybe.
I thought that'd be cleared up ages ago. As long as I'm not involved.
Probably right.
Hang on, better not go rushing into that.
Sad performance.
You'll be sorry for that.
Like to be in his shoes, though.
Somebody, you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
You have to watch what you tell people.
I better keep out of it.
Yeah, there must be.
You won't have much time to be sorry for it.
That won't happen again.
That's really not my problem.
I have some swamp weed here. Do you want any?
Why not? I'll give you 10 ore for it. Go and ask some of the other guys. They're bound to want some too.
Do you want some swamp weed?
Sure I do. Here's 10 ore. If you get your hands on any more, you know...
Same old story.
I'd like to join you.
Lee won't take you on until you get real good. I'm telling you now. And until then, you'd better stay on good terms with Laris and his crowd. You want some advice, boy? Steal something important from the old camp. Or the old mine. As soon as the boys notice that you're against Gomez, you won't have any more trouble here.
And how do I do that?
You need to win their trust, and then you can rip them off.
Who are you?
I'm Torloff. I was involved in a mutiny as mate of a royal warship. It wasn't such a good idea. The greater part of the crew was on the captain's side. That's how I came to be here.
Do you want some swamp weed?
Sure I do. Here's 10 ore. If you get your hands on any more, you know...
Do you want some swamp weed?
Sure I do. Here's 10 ore.
Do you want some swamp weed?
Sure I do. Here's 10 ore. If you get your hands on any more, you know...
I have some swamp weed here. Do you want any?
Why not? I'll give you 10 ore for it. Go and ask some of the other guys. They're bound to want some too. I thought that would have been clarified a long time ago.
Do you want some swamp weed?
Sure I do. Here's 10 ore. If you get your hands on any more, you know...
That won't happen again. That won't happen again.
What do I need to do to make you let me see Lee?
Nothing. This isn't the old camp, and Lee isn't Gomez. He doesn't need an army of henchmen to hide behind. He can defend himself. We are only here in case he needs us.
I'd better keep story after all. That wasn't very I'm not listening to all the blabbering. Stop! Nobody may pass without the password. You're very probably right.
I have some swamp weed here. Do you want any?
Why not? I'll give you 10 ore for it. Go and ask some of the other guys. They're bound to want some too.
Do you want some swamp weed?
Sure I do. Here's 10 ore. If you get your hands on any more, you know...
Do you know where you're heading?
Where?
You're heading straight for Lee, our leader.
Same old story. I doubt that's ever likely to change.
I have some swamp weed here. Do you want any?
Why not? I'll give you 10 ore for it. Go and ask some of the other guys. They're bound to want some too.
You're the boss of the mercenaries, aren't you?
That's right, boy.
Which task do the mage's mercenaries have?
Very simple. Protect the ore, protect the mages. Sometimes the mages have a special task for one of us.
I'd like to join you.
You have a nerve. Do you honestly think I'll just take anybody who walks in here? You can only become one of us after you've spent a certain time in the camp. I'll observe you.
I have some swampweed here. Do you want any?
Why not? I'll give you 10 ore for it. Go and ask some of the other guys. They're bound to want some too.
Do you want some swampweed?
Sure I do. Here's 10 ore. If you get your hands on any more, you know...
Hey, a new face.
Who are you?
I am Gorn, mercenary of the magicians.
What do you have to do as a mercenary of the magicians?
Lee has made a deal with the magicians. He hires the best fighters to be found in the colony, which means us. We take care that the scrapers can mine the ore without being bothered and keep trouble away from the magicians. The magicians make sure we'll get out of here, and we get a small share of the ore as our pay.
Can I stay somewhere here without having to kick somebody out of his hut?
I don't think so. But if that's really what you want to do, go and see Shrike. He's taken the hut right at the front, at the entrance to the cave. It was empty, but it really belonged to us.
Us?
Well, us mercenaries. Mercenaries and rogues live separately here. And none of Laris's gang should be here, on this side of the big hole. It doesn't make much difference, really, but he didn't ask. And you can't let those rogues get away with everything, because then they get real cocky.
What do I have to do to join the new camp?
Before Lee admits you, you'll have to improve your fighting skills. It doesn't matter what weapon you use, but you have to be good. Besides, you should be very experienced with the life here and everything. If you don't want to go to the other camps, you should try to join the rogues before you start as a mercenary. See you later.
How are things?
Get lost!
Boring fight.
The fight's been decided.
You won't have much time to be sorry for it. You looking for trouble with me again?
Get lost.
I'll talk to you later.
Same old story every time. That's really not...
Step aside!
Shrike has moved to another hut.
Good. Torloff just told me that he wanted to have a word with the guy.
Not listening to all the blathering anymore.
See you later.
You have to watch what you tell people.
Do you want some swampweed?
Sure I do. Here's 10 ore. If you get your hands on any more, you know...
Do you want some swampweed?
Sure I do. Here's 10 ore. If you get your hands on any more, you know...
I want to improve my handling of one-handed weapons.
Of course. It'll cost you, though. I want 30 ore.
He's had enough!
The fight!
Try that again, and you'll regret it.
Go rushing into anything.
Maybe.
Thanks for the ore. I'll drink to you.
Same old story every time.
People always talk.
Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
Hang on. Better not go rushing
Let's
into
talk
anything.
about something else instead.
Same old story
I doubt that's ever
every
likely
time.
to change. Some people never learn.
I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore.
It's obvious.
Put the damn... That was lucky. He's had enough. Try that again, and you'll regret it.
There was a time when things would have gone very...
Thanks for the ore. I'll drink to you.
Maybe.
That won't happen again.
I better keep out of it. Maybe.
I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore.
Well, hang on. Better not go rushing into anything.
Maybe.
He's had enough.
Probably right.
He's had enough.
Very clever.
He's had enough.
Put the damn...
That's clear winner, I'd say.
He's had enough.
Likely to change. You have to watch what you tell people.
That's really not
There
my
must be
problem.
something about that story after all.
You'll be sorry for that.
You have to watch what you Same old stuff.
Well
Clear
done.
winner,
A
I'd
neat
say.
performance.
Happen again.
Not now. Not now.
That was a
Not
tie.
now.
Let's talk about something else instead.
There was a time.
You're very...
What?
He's had enough.
You're learning fast.
As long as I'm not involved.
Better not go rushing into anything.
You'll be sorry for that.
That was a good hit.
Probably right.
That won't happen again.
Wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
What do you intend?
That was a good hit.
Damn. Why did you wake me up?
That's not really my problem. That won't
Rely
happen
on
again.
somebody.
He's had enough.
You're very probably right.
I doubt it's ever like.
That wasn't very clever.
Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything.
You'll be sorry for that.
I wouldn't want to be
Must
in
be
his
something
shoes, though.
about that story after all. Some people...
You shouldn't have done that.
Will never learn.
I've sold the weed.
And my 200 ore?
That's really
Here it
my
is.
problem.
Good. Now I don't give a damn about Baal Kagan anymore. It was a good idea to do business with you.
Thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
That was a good hit.
Story after all.
Wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
Now where are you going?
As long as I'm not involved.
Where can I go?
To Laris.
I want to see Laris.
I doubt he'll talk to you.
Just you leave that to me.
I won't stop you.
I'm not listening.
He's had enough.
You have to watch what you tell people.
I doubt it's ever likely to change.
You won't have much time to be sorry for it.
Serves him right!
Try that again, and you'll regret it. Thanks for the ore. I'll drink to you.
There must be something about that story after all.
Let's talk about something else instead.
Thought that had been cleared up ages ago. Not listening to all wouldn't plan to be in his shoes, though.
That's not really my problem. A little gust of wind and he would have fallen over by himself. Maybe.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
People always. I doubt it's ever likely to change.
You're very probably right.
You'll be sorry for that.
You're very probably right.
He's had enough. Little gust of wind and he would have fallen over by himself.
That wasn't very clever.
People always talk.
Where do you want to go?
I want to meet Laris.
Laris is here, but you need a good reason to disturb him.
You'll be sorry for that.
Mordrag sent me.
Mordrag hasn't been seen here for some time. He's probably changed over to the old camp.
I came here with him.
Mordrag's back? If you meet him, tell him Laris wants to see him.
Mordrag gave me something for Laris.
What is it?
A ring.
Certainly a precious piece. Okay, you can see him.
I better keep on him.
I want to join your gang.
Oh, yeah? What have you got to show for yourself, then?
Mordrag sent me. He gave me a ring for you.
A precious piece. It's part of normal procedure here to share your booty with your gang leader. But the fact that he gave you the ring proves that he must think a lot of you. I want you to go to him and tell him something from me. Tell him I want somebody in the sect camp. The Brotherhood is planning something big. I want to know exactly what's going on there.
What else can I do?
Baal Isidro from the sect camp has weed worth at least 400 ore on him. I want you to get it from him. I don't care how you do it.
If you mean the massive heap of weed, I've already got it.
Looks like you've been real smart. If you have the weed, sell it. Bring me the 400 ore. Then we'll talk again to see if you'll be admitted to the gang.
I have the 400 ore.
Good. Very good. I believe that should be sufficient now.
Is that enough for me to join you?
Mordrag has spoken up for you, but you're not ready yet. Do your tasks.
Where can I learn something?
With me, I can help you to improve your dexterity and strength.
I want to better myself.
Same old story every time.
I thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
Little gust of wind and he would have fallen over by himself.
Same old story every time.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes. There was a time when things would have gone very different.
That wasn't very clever.
Little gust of wind and he would have fallen over by himself.
There must be something about that story after all.
He's had enough.
There must be something about that story after all.
People always talk.
You shouldn't have done that.
That wasn't very clever. Well, there was a time when things would have gone very differently.
You'll feel that, bastard.
You're probably right.
Won't happen again.
Some people never learn.
Same old story every time.
You shouldn't have done that.
But keep it to yourself.
You're probably right.
Better not go unless you end up with it.
You shouldn't have done that.
You looking for trouble with me again?
That won't happen again.
Maybe.
That's withering.
People always talk.
You shouldn't believe everything. Rely on somebody and you're in trouble.
I doubt that.
Some people never learn.
As long as I'm not involved. I doubt that.
Let's see who's gonna swallow dust soon.
Right. Oh, like
Some people never learn. Well, I thought that had
you
been
think-
cleared up ages ago.
Nice fight.
Very probably.
You'll be sorry for that.
I wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
You're very probably right. Some people never.
Let's talk about something else instead.
Thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
Nice fight. Next time I'll kill you. Damn. Why did you wake me up? I suppose you don't have nothing against me keeping some more.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Let's talk about
Something
something else
else
instead.
trouble.
You're very
That's how it
probably right.
goes.
You're very probably right.
As long as I'm not involved.
That's ever likely to change.
There must be something about that story after all.
It's not really my problem.
You shouldn't believe everything issues, though.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble.
Hang on.
Let's talk
Better
about
not go
something
left
else
instead.
You have to watch what you tell people.
There was a time when things were done very differently.
Some people never learn.
Sad performance. A tiny gust of wind and he would have toppled over anyway.
Well, there was a time. Hang on. Get low, not go rushing into anything. Hang on.
You won't have much time to be sorry for it.
It was obvious there would be trouble ahead.
Maybe.
You looking for trouble with me again?
I want to better myself. Is that enough for me to join you?
Mordrag has spoken up for you. But you're not ready yet. Do your tasks.
You're carrying... Suppose I'll have to smack your fingers for you. Never show your face here again! Hey, you! Buzzer! Hey, you!
I'm not listening to all the plan.
You've no...
People always talk like they change.
Just get out of here.
You looking for trouble with me again?
Laris has a message for you.
Tell me about it.
He wants to know what's going on in the sect camp, and he wants you to find out.
I get the feeling this problem will solve itself.
I'd kill the beast.
Great! I got some of the Rice Lord's men to help me fix some of the damage it's caused. Now I can finally get some sleep.
You shouldn't have done that.
Keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it. I'm not listening to all. He's had enough.
Did something happen? I didn't see a thing.
That wasn't me. He's had enough. That wasn't very clever.
When I was young, men were tough.
That's not really my alcohol.
When I was young, men were tough. When I was young, men were tough.
You're probably right.
The fight's been decided. The fight's been decided. The fight's been decided.
As long as I'm not involved.
The fight's been decided.
He's had enough!
The fight's been decided. The fight's been decided.
Sad performance.
Did something
A tiny
happen?
gust of wind and he would
I
have
didn't
toppled
see a
over
thing.
anyway.
As long as I'm not involved. Maybe. It was obvious there would be trouble there. You're probably right.
Sad performance. A tiny
something
gust
happen?
of wind and he would have toppled
I
over
didn't see a
anyway.
thing.
As long as I'm not involved. As long as I'm not involved.
He's had enough!
I wouldn't want to be in his shoes. That won't happen again.
Was it very clever?
Sad performance. A
something
tiny
happen?
gust of wind and he would have
I
toppled
didn't
over
see a
anyway.
thing.
He's had enough!
The fight's been decided.
He's had enough!
Not really my problem. People don't need to know. He's had enough. Keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it. You have to watch. He's had enough.
He's had enough.
sad performance. A tiny gust of wind and he would have toppled over anyway. Sad performance. A tiny...
I didn't see anything.
I better keep out of it. Keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.